Hi, this is Alpita, and welcome to What Not to Do in Business to Succeed. Today, we are talking about Lucky Charms and rituals, and I'm not talking about your cereal. Today is the Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year. It's not just in China. Um, and as a certified feng shui practitioner, I have done the gamut. I have literally done all the rituals that accompany the Chinese New Year in years, and then that there are years that I've done nothing, and they are beautiful and they are wonderful. But here's the thing: if we do not connect with them, and it doesn't matter that it's not my culture, because honestly there are universal things throughout cultures. There are things that run across all different cultures. I bought a kit many years ago, and I did the whole, like, there's pre-work before the Chinese New Year, and then the whole 16 days. There every day there is um, um, some significance, some deity that you are making um, petitioning for guidance or help for. I mean, it's beautiful. The stuff that my family did that year was just amazing. And we had a blast. It was a lot of fun. And I would totally do it again. However, there were certain things that we did that just really didn't resonate with me. It just didn't really, it was like, okay, this is great. It's beautiful tradition and I love it. But I wish I had taken the time to really make it my own, to bring it into my culture, to bring it into my world. And so, we see a lot of people who have their first dollar, hung up in their pizzeria or brick and mortar store, and that's great. That has special meaning to you. Or maybe you have a pair of lucky socks that you wear every time you do, a business pitch. That's awesome. But I want you to remember that you are the magic. You are the magic. You're the one who's putting the energy into it. Okay. A pair of socks does nothing by themselves. It's when you wear them and they make you feel amazing that they have power. You're the one who's giving them power. And what does this have to do with business? Well, I definitely feel that there's a place for these things in business. As a spiritual practitioner, as a business intuitive, and as a certified feng shui practitioner, you know, this is my jam. I definitely feel like we need things. We love to have things. My necklace, it's a Lemurian crystal. It's for helping me. Lemurian crystals have this energy that, first of all, I'm sensitive to energy, so I can feel it. There are times that I can, like, it gets hot on my skin. Um and they have this to help you get deep into your ancestral knowledge, among other things. There are many other things. But I know that I chose this for a reason. I bought this as a Christmas present, and that I'm using it for that purpose. Okay. I'm being conscious of it. I'm not being, unconscious of it. I'm not doing it on autopilot. All right. So being deliberate about what you're doing. One of the other things that I do is every morning I meditate for a few minutes. Okay. The meditation I use, because just sitting there in silence just doesn't work for me. My mind starts to wander. I use it's from Deepak Chopra and Oprah's 21-day meditation. It's the So Hum mantra. So you breathe in so, you exhale hum. And I just do that for 5 minutes, and it helps me start my day. I also do a sequence of yoga moves that, it's short little, they're just 6 moves. They're, 3 sets of 2, and it helps me to tune into my body, because business is about being alignment. When we're in alignment, when our mind, our heart, our soul, and our body, and our actions and our environment, call them the 5 areas of being: the mind, the heart, which is our emotions, of course, our soul, our intuition, um, our body, which is we're taking good care of our physical body, and also our actions, and our environment are in alignment. Things manifest like that. Business comes in. Our clients love us. We just can't go wrong. But when one of those areas is off, and it's a tricky formula, and we're all different. Okay, because your environment could be. I've gotten clients, just walking at the mall. Like you don't have to be in a business environment to do business, but when we create these rituals that support us, that are our own, and there's nothing wrong with going out there and looking at what other people are doing. I highly recommend that, especially when you don't know where to start. You go out there and you look at stuff and, excuse me, and you're like, what is this person doing? What is that person doing? What is that person doing? What do they do to get into the zone? Whether it's into the zone to create a new product or service, to get into the zone to have a conversation with someone about potentially working together, um, or to write a sales page, whatever it is, if you actually took a few minutes and got into the right alignment, literally, that's what it is. It's not like, oh man, I gotta go do this freaking video. Like, ugh, what is that? People can sense that energy. I get on these live streams because I love it. I love to talk. Actually, I have to keep looking at the time because I want to make sure that they're short enough for you to watch them, because it's not like, oh wow, she's going on for like an hour. I got to move on with my day. And I'm the same way. I'm like, short, sweet, let's get to the point. So creating these little rituals for yourself to empower you, to motivate you, to get you into alignment. And yeah, do something in the morning that gets you going. Do something at night that helps you relax. These are really, really important. And our ancestors, regardless of what culture you come from, all had things like that. You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong. This absolutely, it's not even nothing wrong. I encourage you to bring some sort of you call it a routine, call it a ritual, whatever you want. Maybe it's a crystal. Maybe it's something that signals your mind, your heart, your body, your soul that it's time to write a sales post. It's time to do a video. Create transitions in your day. Okay, don't be like all in robot mode. Okay, these are important, but on the other hand, I want you to remember that you are the magic. We're doing these things to support us. We're doing these are cues. Okay, we're training ourselves. Okay, we're Pavloving ourselves in order to get into that zone. Okay, whether it's the live stream zone or the sales page zone or the create product service zone, whatever it is, create these little rituals, but also remember that it's you that's the magic. And if they stop serving you, then you create something else. It's like, oh, my business has grown. I don't have time for an hour meditation. I'm going to do a half an hour. There's nothing wrong with that. You need to feel what it is that you need to support yourself, because a lot of times we're just in that, in that, we got the blinders on, and it's like the whole day has this even tone. We don't want that. We want to get excited when we're doing our live streams. We want to get excited when we're writing a post on Facebook or whatever, however you're putting your business out there. Okay. So these rituals and these lucky charms are important. It's just make sure that they're personal to you. Okay. If someone's like, oh, wow, this crystal is amazing, try it out. And if it doesn't work for you, pass it on to someone else. That's how we learn. That's how we find our thing, by exploring. Don't think of it as trial and error. Think of it as exploration. Think of it as experimentation. But bringing these things is really valuable into your business. And if you want to learn more, contact me. Let me know. Reach out to me and say, hey, LP, I want to bring some routines that really support me and support my spiritual and my emotional being into my business. And I will definitely help you. That is part of my wheelhouse. I'm all about putting more of you in your business. Okay. So if you like this video, click like and subscribe, and I will catch you tomorrow.